great just watching every day was like a privilege. In the time.
I can't believe we've made it. I can't believe we've made it. We've finally done it. The night shift workout is here. You know, get it done, man. If you don't do these things, like, where are you going to be in this life if you don't do these things? Look, I've woke up. I've just woke up now. The time is now 1 a.m. I needed to get a nap in, so I got my nap in. Woke up about 12 a.m. Started getting ready. And now, like, yeah, it's just that time to go and kill it now. It's just that time. Here I could choose a better time to go and work out. But when you got 2-3 jobs, I'm not going to tell you what all those jobs are, apart from one of them, personal trainer. When you got 2-3 jobs, you will be tired no matter what. There's nothing you can do about that. You will be tired. So you need to get your rest in. That's one of the most important things. You're going to need to rest, so make sure you're getting your rest in. And once you've had your adequate rest, go and smash it. Go and put your all into that gym. Go and get it done. Go and get your consistency up. Go and get your results. But I think I might have to turn this off because you're not going to see me much because of, obviously it's very dark right now. It's not going to be light at this time. And yeah, I'll put this back on when we get to the gym and we'll get to work. Do you know what? I didn't think this was going to work, but it's going to work. We're going to make it work. We're going to try. We're going to try a thing right now. Because I'm thinking there was going to be too much movement for the camera because I've got it on a tripod on the chair. But do you know what? I'm going to drive slow. How about that? We'll drive slow to the gym. The gym's only around the corner. Hopefully this camera don't fall. If it falls, you're going to see it fall in real time. So that'll be what it's going to be, innit? Camera falls, what can I do about that? And it's a bumpy road, so I might have to drive with one hand and kind of hold it with the other hand. The things we do for content, eh? The things we do for content. I can't wait for this car tomorrow. It's blitz. It is blitz. But anyway, yeah, this is like the whole purpose of this right now is I'm going to start recording a lot more long format content. That's what I'm going to be doing now. Obviously, if you already follow me, you know I've been doing a lot of short form content, a lot of showing off, let's not even lie. When you get in shape, you will do that, you'll feel confident. You will go and post pictures and videos and just be like, kind of look at me sort of thing. But generally that gets boring, that does get boring. It will wear off at some point. And after that, you're just gonna wanna help people. Like, you're gonna wanna help people get in shape. You're gonna have advice for people. And that's what we're doing here right now. That is what we're doing here right now. Like, one day, do you know what? One day I'm gonna sit down and give you a whole backstory of how I even got into the gym in the first place. I will sit down and give you a whole backstory to why I even work out in the first place, because I never saw this coming. I didn't see myself like getting serious about the gym and like recording myself and all these type of things. I never ever saw this coming. But like I said, we'll save that for another day because that can be another video. And what should I even call that video? What should I even call it? I'll do the typical, this is my story. This is my story. Yeah, I'll do that and I'll let people go through it. But you know what, my main goal, my main thing, why is the people outside the McDonald's? That's mad. There's like, and the McDonald's is closed. There's like 10 people just standing there like it's not cold. It's blitz outside McDonald's. Anyway, we're not gonna be eating that anytime soon. Lost my train of thought. What was I thinking? What was I saying? Yeah. So my actual goal with all of this recording stuff and like putting out the long format content and stuff like that is to actually motivate and inspire people, because, and I know we've heard it bare times. We've heard a lot of people, a lot of content creators say it. We've heard a lot of influencers say it, I want to help people, I want to give people advice, I want to inspire people. Like, yeah, good on you. But I've got my own story. I've got my own way of doing things, and there's a lot of people who take from what I say to people. So I thought to myself, let me start to put that in a longer format and let people digest a full video of what I'm talking about. That doesn't mean the short form is going to go away. I will obviously still have the short form for people to get. So when I'm dropping big gems, You get me? You can get it in a short form. You ain't got to watch the whole video, because I know people's attention span these days is not where it used to be. And now all of us are like that. All of us like kind of enjoy like a 30-second video, 1-minute video. So obviously if I can drop a gem, or I can give you that in 30 seconds to 1 minute, I'll do so. So you don't have to sit there for like 10 minutes to, I'm not going to talk for an hour. I'm definitely not going to talk for an hour. Can't talk that much. But yeah, so you don't have to sit there for 10 minutes digesting a whole video. But what will happen is I'll give you some short form content, and you're going to want more of the gems. You're going to want more backstory. You're going to want context. So you'll watch that and you'll end up going to the long form content. Trust me, you will. I'm going to make sure of that, because it's going to be important. I don't want this to just fall on like deaf ears, innit? That's not the purpose of this. The purpose of this is to reach the masses, to reach people and help people. Like, if you don't know, you're about to know now. I am a qualified personal trainer. Not just saying I actually am qualified. So I'm qualified to speak. I'm qualified to teach. But you know what? I never exactly got the qualification to, let's just say, for example, to just train people and to just tell people kind of what to do, what exercises are best, what's going to help you grow the fastest, etc. You know, all that type of stuff. The general, let me not hit my car right now because I don't need that. Like the general advice a personal trainer would give you, innit? That is not what I wanted to do. I thought it made sense that I love the gym, so I get the qualification. I thought it made sense to just always keep improve your knowledge. Like, in this life, just keep moving forward. Whatever it is, keep moving forward and keep your brain ticking. But anyway, my main thing was the motivation side of things. Inspiring people. Like, I've noticed there's so many people that struggle to even get in the gym. They don't know where to start. They don't have the confidence to come to a gym, because think about it, if you're starting out and you're not in shape and you're not strong and you're not confident, to just step into this building, I'm outside the building right now, Pure Gym, to just step into this building and think you're just going to come in there and work out, and it doesn't work like that. We've got to start from home. It starts from home and it starts from in here. If in here is not okay, you're not going to leave your house to get in there. Do you get it? I know a lot of people who wish they had the type of motivation that I have. They don't have it because they don't put certain things in place to have the motivation in the first place. So this is why I'm just going to be solely all about. That doesn't mean I'm still not going to tell you what exercise to do. That doesn't mean I'm not going to tell you this works better, that works better, etc., etc. I will do all of that, but mainly I'm going to be focusing on your brain in here, the psychological, because I want you to get the best out of you. I want you to be confident. I want you to be motivated, and I want you to love yourself the way I love myself. And that's not in no type of cocky way or anything like that. It's got nothing to do with being cocky. It's just straight confidence and believing in yourself, because at the end of the day, no one's going to believe in you. You have to believe in yourself. Like, for example, you can even test it. Go and tell someone, one of your family or friends, go and tell them something that's a bit out of the way, and they're going to look at you thinking, you ain't going to do that. You're not going to. Like, if I said, I can't say too much because people will know that I'll do it. So there's not really much I can say. But let's just say you're out of shape or whatever the case is, and you said, yeah, mum, or you told your friend, I'm going to run around this park 10 times. They're going to look at you thinking, you ain't never run around no park. You ain't never run nowhere. You ain't never run. They're going to look at you thinking, you ain't never even ran to the shop. And this is where you go and prove them wrong. The first time you're not going to do it. Second time you're not going to complete it. Third time you're not going to complete it. Probably not for a month you're not going to complete it. Maybe not for a month you won't complete it if you're completely out of shape and you never really run like that. But you know, after a month, it's game time. After a month, it's game time. After a month, it's time to show them you was wrong about me. It's time to show them you was wrong about me. You don't know what I have deep inside my heart. You don't know. And this is what it's always been about. You're always going to have to battle against the people that tell you can't do things. The whole reason I came up with the saying, can't tell us. The whole reason I always say is CTU. Can't tell us. CTU, let me tell you what it is. CTU, before I go. CTU is basically a community of people who have set out to do something, and the moment you set out to do it and you tell your friends, I'm going to do this, or you tell your parents, I'm going to do this, or whatever it is, or even just general people around you, just tell them, look, this is my plans, I'm going to do this. And they look at you with that look like, I'm not going to do nothing. Or they might even say to you, you can't do that. They might tell you, that's too hard to do that. Can't tell us. Simple as. Can't tell us. And that's just a community of people that we don't agree with what they say us. They say us. We don't agree with what they tell us. That's what I'm basically saying. We don't agree with your mindset of not thinking that this thing is possible when I know it's possible. You don't have to see it. I've seen it already in here. I've seen it already in here. I know it and I believe and I know that I can accomplish that. And within my heart, I'm not going to give up until I do it and prove you wrong. I'm not going to give up until I prove you wrong. So let's end with this. Whenever someone tells you you can't do something, don't even argue with them. Don't say to them, oh, I can do it. Just say to them, see to you. That's it. They don't need to know what it means. See to you. Even if you do tell them, just tell them, see to you. It's fine. It is completely fine with me. All right, let's get inside there anyway, because I'll be in this car talking for time. Let's get inside. And people, we are back. We are officially back. This feels so weird, you know. But yeah, we're back. How the hell am I going to fit? Have I got to go all the way down here? Hold on. Right, that's the only way you're going to see me, all my legs. You see my legs, yeah? As I come closer, it cuts out. But yeah, anyway, we are back with another mic session. And basically, I don't know what I'm going to be saying to you today, but as you know, as we get deeper into the session, it's going to get a bit more motivational. It's going to be something that inspires you to do better. Anyway, let me start with this warm-up. We're going to get in. I'm going to place this down over here because I think I want you lot to still hear me, but I'm making sure that I do not jump in the air and step on this mic because that will kill me today. That will kill me. So I need to place it somewhere. I don't even know if I place it over there if you'll still hear me, but I need to make sure it's kind of around, isn't it? So I don't even know where to put it. I'm just going to put it somewhere here. You won't see it, but I'm going to put it somewhere here facing me. And I'm going to leave it there. Like that. I wonder if you can still hear it. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. If you can, you can. Now, whenever you start any workout, you want to start off with some dynamic stretches. Now what it is, you want to replicate, if not replicate, just work on the areas that are going to be working in your workout generally. You're not going to be able to hit every single body part, but you work on the areas, but yeah, work on those areas. That's going to get you ready. And as we don't know what we're training, we'll just try and work everything. You get it? We'll try and work everything. And you definitely want to warm up properly. You definitely want to hit a bit of cardio. I say about 7-10 minutes of cardio. Definitely want to hit a bit of cardio. I don't need to do my legs as such, but just getting everything a bit. Oh, see? Almost stepped to the mic already. Almost stepped to the mic already. Let me walk around. Hold on. And obviously, the more warm you get, I highly recommend skipping. Highly recommend skipping. Coordination, the trips, good balance, get some work in the calves, general fitness, cardiovascular fitness. Did I mention the coordination? Yeah. Really can't go wrong with skipping, man. warm, but we're getting there. When you're a little bit of a pro, you play out a bit. Yeah. Like I said, when you're a pro, you can play about. When people are watching, pop up. That's it for the warm up. I know I said 7-10 minutes. But yeah, that'll do. Starting with the lat raises. Gonna get a warm up section first. Just getting a general movement, get the feel. Before we go into the heavy sets. Bear in mind, I'm not counting no reps right now. And there we have it, hot already. Right. Ready? Let's go. Warm up over. Now what you want to do is, see when you're doing your lateral raises, you don't want to be using your wrist to move it. You want to use your elbow. It's a funny movement. When you get used to it, you want to move your elbow up. So your elbow needs to be doing that. With it obviously held, but you're focusing on this bit going up rather than taking all the pressure off by doing that. It'll still work, but you get more out of it focusing on your elbow going up rather than moving your wrist. But yeah, usually I just spam these. I'll get like 7, 8 sets out of this usually. Today I think I'll only get a couple because someone's only brought one bloody battery and the video's dying fast. So what can we do? What can we do? Just want to save enough battery for the end, I guess. Now we're going behind the back. Okay, we're gonna go shoulder press now. Because everything's already warm, we should be good, but bear in mind I'm doing this with a little palm injury. I think I sprained it in my hand or something like that. I don't even know how I managed it, but I tried to use a bit of a different grip and position on doing shoulder press the other day, and it just went. So now I'm gonna kind of have to have it like in the corner like that to not hurt it because it's on the palm. But let's see, this is just to get the muscle ready. We're gonna go heavy, I believe. So it's only a light 20. Ooh. With the injury, is that smart? If you're injured, just stop. If you're injured, just stop. But you're not me, so. Guys, sad news. Sad news. This music is doing my head in as well. As I keep saying, I think I've said it bare times in the video, this microphone better be overpowering that stuff there. It better be, because I won't be happy. But anyway, we've done the session. I've not actually got much in. I came here with an injury in the first place. I shouldn't be here, but once again, like I said, I'm building momentum for next year. So this is not meant to be anything. So I'm all right with that session. I'll take that. I've done my warm up. I've got 2 exercises in, whatever the case is. Would have loved to get more, but obviously the injury, so I don't want to overdo it because I want to go into next year strong. So I will have some rest. And yeah, what can we do, man? Injuries happen from time to time. It was my fault. I tried to do a different movement when I was pressing, and I think the weight was just on my palm too much, and something moved in there, and then everything's been out. But what can I do? Almost forgot. Somebody almost forgot to do a pump check. I know we can kind of see already, but I'm not about to forget that right now. So let me get this off safely, because this costs a lot. I'm gonna place it over here. Feels weird recording in 2 places, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see what we're working with here. I know I'm not in the best of shape right now, but it is what it is. You've got to build us something. Everybody starts somewhere. Everybody starts somewhere, so. Okay. Not too bad. Considering I've been eating a lot, so there's a lot of carbs here right now. Usually there isn't. Shoulders was worked on mainly today, so the shoulders are looking how they're supposed to be looking. I've been focusing a lot more on my shoulders lately, because I realised shoulders is a bit of a cheat code. Oh yeah, I'll cover it off, and that's how we're looking right now. So we've got a lot to work on before. After Christmas, I know that I'm going to go in so much, I already know that, so enjoy your food for now. I'll be here enjoying my food. I'm probably going to show you the food in a minute, so you can see the kind of diet I'm on, but you can see right now, as I've not been worked too much, and my weight is up. Last time I checked, I was 85, that's the heaviest I've been in a little while. Usually I sit around 80, 81, which is my sweet spot, so we'll get that. And there we have it, end of the session. I already knew going into the session I had an injury. I'd done it a couple of days before, whatever the case is. Like I said, with the palm of my hand, I think it's sprained or something. So I wasn't really expecting too much. The whole point of this video and the whole point of this was to build some momentum, and is to get that going so we can go into the new year, even though there's still quite a few days before the new year, but to go into the new year and already be smashing it, already be putting that content, already be putting that value for people to have. So it's to take home, for you to take home from this video, get up and do it. Like, the amount of times you said, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, you don't do it. Like, get up and do it. You're only going to get the results if you do the work that requires you to get the results. You can't sit at home. You can't be the same person you've been the whole time, because that doesn't work. Clearly it doesn't work. You have to tell yourself enough is enough. Like, you really have to tell yourself that. And I know we've all said it. Everyone's human. We've all said enough is enough. And we've still made no changes. But there comes a time where you really have to dig deep and say to yourself, I want more for myself. You get it? Like, you have to say to yourself, am I living my best life? And if the answer is no, you already know what you need to do. You already know what you need to do. So, like I'm saying, get up and do it. Like, I always say to people, when I tell my friends that are going through some troubles and struggles, I tell them, put yourself in position. Now, what I mean by that is, to get a certain result, you've got to do certain things. So, for example, if you're someone who's not in shape and you want to be in shape and you want to be fit, the things that are required of you to get in shape and to get fit is going to be things like, you're going to need to be motivated. You're going to need to feel inspired. You're going to need to have goals. You're going to need to have targets. You're going to need to wake up early morning. You're going to need to have late nights. You're going to have to learn. You're going to have to educate yourself on what to do, how to become better. You're going to have to fail a few times before you get a good result. You're going to have to take those L's before you get the wins. This is how it works. No one is successful straight up. No one's successful straight off the bat. No one. You have to take L's. Stop being scared of taking L's, because L's are what prepare you for the W's. Do you think I've always been in this type of shape? No. I was a skinny boy before, but I put in the work, I was consistent, and I got it done. So get the work done and don't shortchange yourself. Stop doing that to yourself. Go and be the person you think you are. Go and prove to everyone else you're that person.